Good morning, SACN family, partners and community. I'm Brian Jones. I'm proudly South African and proudly East Coast, and most of you that have heard my speeches will know that I always say that. CN&N has finally officially launched in its full entity here at SACN, and going forward on a weekly basis there's going to be a number of different aspects which we're going to bring to your attention through our media and communications. The very first thing I'd like to do is to thank the Provincial Commissioner as well as Brigadier Harry and the Provincial CPF Chairperson Mr. Ntambo. With the support and with the effort of SAPS Communications, Colonel Jay Naka, we'll be doing a series ongoing on the SAPS and all the different functions that they perform that you, the public, just don't get to hear about or necessarily understand. For us, it is incredibly important that we remain united in the fight against crime. By being divided, the more and more we fragment ourselves, the more we don't have our full strength against the criminals. And make no mistake, the criminals are highly professional and well organized. So moving on to one of our first matters, I'm very proud and would like to thank all of the SACN office staff and the community and all the volunteers that have been helping us to get our house in order. We've had a number of serious challenges over the last couple of months that were completely unknown to us, but were presented just by the massive volume and growth and support to SACN. We're now sitting on 10,185 financially subscribing people that are involved with SACN, which ultimately support all our not-for-profit efforts. Some of those are busy being refined, and we are now clearly defining the goals and objectives of SACN, and we're launching a new Together SACN initiative, which is called SA Guardians and Community Safety Non-Profit Company. The organization has been set up specifically to deal with all SACN operations, which is in the process of being transferred into this entity. At this point in time, out of the 300,000 Rand a month that we receive from all of our SACN family members, which I cannot thank you enough for all the support, 93,000 Rand of that is going to be transferred into this operational entity. There's a number of legs to this aspect. One of them is the emergency control room. The other is what we're calling VCAT, Violent Crimes Apprehension Team, which is members of the community that are stepping forward to be trained alongside various role players and under the authority and support from the SAPS to help deal with our priority crime scenes, to seal off the area, work with the police, and make sure that we all as a community are following protocols. Part of this team will also be guys responding to emergencies in progress to support the security officers on the ground, because we all know one security officer on his own cannot take on 5 suspects in a BMW that are all armed. We need to work together, we need the eyes and ears of the community, and we need as many security company organizations to get involved in the different entities that we are developing at the moment. So today I'm going to focus on the branding and the marketing. We've redesigned the branding and marketing of SACN, and that is to incorporate anything, anytime, anywhere you can be in contact with our SACN IMC or Incident Management Center. It is the first national community management center. It's not just a control room. Our role and responsibility is to help coordinate and manage all role players as well as the communication flow, and back this up with very purpose-designed technology. At the moment, our website is sitting at about 1.4 million Rand. We're about to invest another 100,000 Rand into the accounting system that has been a failing in the administration side of SACN, and it's something that we're addressing head on. And with that in mind, I'd like to thank Pastoral Accounting for all their support. The software and integration is normally 250,000 Rand, and they've stepped forward and given it to us to support you, the community across South Africa, at 100,000 Rand. It's going to take us a couple of months to write the software and the full integration to the website, but this has already started and is in progress. The other side is all the different marketing materials that go around with anytime, anywhere, anything. Those 3 words are absolutely critical, and whatever format you choose to say them in, it envelopes exactly what SACN is all about. With that in mind, there's licensed stickers that have been printed or in the process of being printed that is for you, as well as an SOS ID card that goes into your wallets that's been completely revamped to encompass your community association in the area, or to help you start a neighborhood watch or a farm watch or some kind of crime prevention association. Further to that, the gate signs have been readdressed as well, so that there's joint co-branding in your community to show the strength of unity with all of us working together. The SA Guardians logo has been finalized, as well as our VCAT logo has been sorted out, and there's a number of other elements that come into this. One of the primary elements that we've developed is a sticker for all your vehicles in co-branding with ER24. Especially in our KZN area, we have a very unique strategy which is linked to the SA-CAN, Halo Aviation, ER24 medical helicopter, which is based in Pietermaritzburg. And whether you're on medical aid or not, at the push of your panic button, you have access to all the ER24 advanced life support, ambulance services, and our medical helicopter. We need to make sure that your vehicles are clearly identified, so if you are unconscious or any other emergency services come across you and they recognize that you're part of our awesome SA-CAN family, that we can immediately dispatch that support to you. Now, we know for a lot of people up there that have got very passionate about their cars, we don't want stickers all over them. We've taken a lot of thought and time to make a tool for you that is not just a sticker, that is aesthetically pleasing to the vehicle. To this end, I really would like to thank Andrew Bowden from ER24, the CEO, and the rest of the Halo Aviation team, and all the emergency services, doctors, nurses, and everybody that is involved in supporting this global effort. To the pilots, both from the SAPS and 15 Squadron, as well as the permanently employed pilots, guys, I cannot thank you enough for all the support. The money that we contribute towards this joint effort is nothing compared to the amount of lives that have been saved. So SA-CAN family, now that you've seen all the hard work and the passion that's gone into all the different elements and tools to help service you better, there is one person that I do want to highlight who's brought all the creativity of the team and all the hard work together, and that's Neville Modalia. What also must be remembered is that he's done this in his voluntary time, after work, in the evenings, over weekends, and we just didn't have the finances to be able to invest in all of these different things that are done. Neville, thank you for the support and for covering some of the major expenses involved in this campaign. And in conclusion, I'd like to remind everybody across South Africa for the protocols that we all need to follow when reporting a crime. As far as possible, please dial 10111, ask for an IR number or an OB reference number, and for those that have security companies, simultaneously press your panic buttons so that we can have a network and a global response to any emergency out there. And don't forget to dial your incident management center on 08 616 7226. That's 08 616 7226 for your National Incident Management Center.